Hi everyone, and welcome to ESL Level 3-4. This week's topic is free time. We're going to talk about making offers, responding to offers, general celebrations, food, and gifts. We're going to talk about would you like an apple or would you like to go to the mall? There is, there are, and there was, there were will also be discussed. All right, let's start with some basic vocabulary for some new occasions. Number one is a baby shower. At the baby shower, we celebrate the new baby. We give gifts for the new baby. Number two, retirement party. We celebrate the retirement of the worker. After many years, we say good job, retirement party. Number three is a wedding. We celebrate the marriage of the two people, right? They are getting married. Number four, graduation. The students are finished with school. They are graduating at the graduation ceremony. And number five, potluck. At a potluck, we don't give gifts, we bring food to share at the potluck. All right. We're going to use these terms and the gifts that are given. Read over them in your slides with these pictures. So we could say, for example, the baby clothes are a gift for Bertha's baby shower. You can fill in the blanks. You could say the plaque, the sugar set, the dishes, the casserole, the plane tickets are a gift for Mary, Bob, Javier, Dwayne's, what? For their birthday, for their retirement, for their graduation. Make your own sentences using the gifts and the occasions. Make up a name. Use your friend's name. Okay. In America, we're going to talk about celebrations. The most popular celebration is Christmas. Then is Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, Easter, then Independence Day, Father's Day, Halloween, and Valentine's Day. So this chart shows you the popularity of the different holidays. Christmas is the most popular holiday in the US, most celebrated. But we can also look at the holidays by month to month, January, February, March, April, May, June, etc., right? So I put here the holidays that I celebrate through the year. We have a unique holiday, Mardi Gras, where people make costumes and go to parades before COVID. And so that's not the most popular holiday, but it's important to me. What holidays are important to you, and how do you celebrate your holidays? There's a video to watch about New Year's, but we could talk about any holiday, any month of the year. Write in or think about the holidays that are important to you, and how do you celebrate them? So you could say, in April, I celebrate Easter by decorating eggs, right? What holidays do you celebrate, and how do you celebrate them? Okay, we're gonna take a break and we'll be back for part 2 in just a sec. Hi, everyone, and welcome to part 2. Let's continue to talk about celebrations. In your slide deck, you will find many invitations to different events. We have an invitation to a birthday party, to a graduation fiesta, to a not described party, but it's on July 4th. What sort of party is that? To an annual holiday party. We have an invitation to a wedding. And we also have some thank you letters. After we attend the celebration, we might want to send a thank you letter, right? There's no rush because you can send the thank you letter a month, 2 months, 3 months later after the event. It's okay. In our slide this week, we'll have an opportunity to write a real or an imaginary thank you letter. And if you want to check it out, you can look at some tips for a very sophisticated or a very professional or a very formal thank you letter. Or you can just copy and fill in the blank. So you could say, Dear Santa, thank you so much for my new toys. I was very happy when I opened it. I can't wait to play with them. Love, China. Right? So we'll have a little bit of practice in the quiz after our events to practice writing a thank you letter. But this week, let's practice some grammar. We're going to talk about there is, there are, there was, and there were. There is and there are for the present tense. There is for one person, place, or thing. And there are is for more than one person, place, or thing, right? Plural. There was and there were are for the past tense. Yesterday, last year, last night, 4 months ago, 100 years ago, just a second ago, in the past, right? So we have in here just a bunch of pictures. Look through them, read them, copy them down, practice saying the sentences out loud, and fill in the missing verb. Should you fill it in with is, are, was, or were? Read the sentences and look them over. We have a Halloween event. We have a proposal before the marriage. We have a Christmas scene at somebody's house before Christmas. We have maybe a potluck or a different sort of a feast. We have a ballroom, maybe for a wedding, maybe for a baby shower. What do you think? Maybe for a graduation. We have a baptism. That's when the baby is baptized. We have a birthday. And we have a graduation ceremony. Look at those photos and fill in the missing word. Is, are, was, or were. And think about present, past, singular, or plural. In this week, for slang expressions and confusing words, let's look at the contractions of would. So I would is I'd. He would, he'd. She would, she'd. They would, they'd. And we would, we'd. So it's the D just shoved at the end of the pronoun, and it goes very quick. The tricky part is that if you're asked a yes or no question, it is not normal to use the contraction. So if someone's to say, would you like some cake? It's normal to say, yes, I would, or no, I wouldn't. It's very irregular to say, no, I'd not. Okay? But we use the contractions, I'd, he'd, she'd, they'd, we'd, to more talk about our intentions or other people's intentions in the future. So what would you like to eat? I could say, I'd like turkey and gravy. I'm not eaten yet. They're going to bring me the food in the future so I can use it there. When we're using a yes or a no question, we want to not use the contraction. We want to use the whole word. Okay, so we have here just some different prompts. Use the contractions of I would, he would, she would, they would, we would to fill in the sentences. There are some sentences for you on the second slide if you can't think of your own, but read them out loud either way. And the best thing, make your own sentences. All right, and then the final part of the video this week is a reading. Again, if you don't want to stick around for the reading, we'll see you in live meets. And if you want to stick around, let's start. So New York allows online lockdown weddings from April 23rd, 2020. So this is last year's article. New York decided people can get married despite the city being in lockdown. The governor signed an order letting people get married online. All weddings had been stopped. To tie the knot under lockdown, couples must now apply for a marriage license online. Clerks will conduct the ceremony virtually. The new online weddings are legal. A city official said the executive order will temporarily suspend a provision of law that requires in-person visits. All right, we have a couple questions. What state has changed the law to permit online weddings? New York. How do people apply for a marriage license? And who signed the order allowing online marriages? Couples can marry via video conferencing. This was previously not legal. The governor joked that there is now no excuse when the question comes up for marriage. You can do it by Zoom. Video conferencing platforms allow guests to attend online. Stay-at-home measures have been extended in New York until at least the 15th of May. Social distancing measures could be around for months. This means weddings and other events may continue to be online. Well, that's true because it's May, and this article was written in April. So the measures have been around for months. All right, look at the comprehension questions. There are also some vocabulary from the story. There's also some vocabulary from the story with their definitions. Look those over, practice them, say it out loud, and then fill in the blanks with the missing word. All right, bye, y'all. See you next time. Have a great class. And thank you for attending. Bye-bye.